if people heard these stories, they would be changed. And it just became this burning thing of like, how am I so blessed to know these women?
Go, like step out, trust the Lord. Not every decision you make is permanent. So if you fail, you can start over. You can get back up. You can go again. You can try something new. So just go.
And you pushed me even. You were just like, hey, I think this could work. Let's do it. And within a month, you had it all ready. And I thought it was going to take like 6 months.
With all vision, no knowledge.
Hey, so welcome to a new edition, a new deal that we've never done before. We're here with these two awesome ladies who have done this thing for how many years?
Almost 3.
Almost
Is that right?
3, yeah.
Totally Loved.
2 and some change.
You don't even know the name of it.
Wildly Seen, Totally Loved podcast. Y'all check it out. Y'all go look it up. Give it to your wives for Valentine's Day. Even
Wait,
though
we're on the Wildly Seen podcast.
What's up?
This is the Wildly Seen.
Oh, yeah.
I've been telling Cole he needs to start his own podcast
I
for
know.
like the last 3 years.
He
but
probably should.
All right, you ready? All right, that was scratch that. I
No,
forgot
no,
this was
we're
the
going.
podcast. Huh?
We're going. Yeah, we're not editing.
All right, so I got a question first for Betsy.
Okay.
Why in the world did you ever just want to start this thing?
Yeah, because here's why. I used to sit in my kitchen and have women stop by and tell me like what the Lord was doing in their life and all these cool things. And then I was working with FCA and we did this girls retreat, Weekend of Champions. And I had this team of women who had these massive testimonies. And I was just like, if people heard these stories, they would be changed. And it just became this burning thing of like, how am I so blessed to know these women? And if people could just hear these stories. And then it just like trickled out into, I suckered Christina in and I prayed about it. And I asked Cody what he thought. And I talked to Luke and Luke was like, let's go. And I'm like, no, that kind of stuff.
So that was my next question. You kind of answered it. Remind everybody how Christina's in with this thing with you. Why, who she is, what she is, and why she's your girl.
Christina's my best friend because she came to church with us and her marriage was broken and she was this broken gal and she just let the Lord totally wreck her in the sweetest way. And so we became really close friends and honestly like sisters. And so she's been such a gift to me and helped me through hard seasons in my life. And I helped her through hard seasons in her life. And then she couldn't say no to me because I had her like, for so long we had been friends and I was like, you're in. Yeah, sorry. It was no getting out of it. So.
Okay. Why Howdy Media? Why Darren Pacheco?
Duh.
Because he's Darren Pacheco. Because he's knowledgeable and he's talented.
Let me ask this. Did you guys ever think it was going to be...
Hold up.
Now, why are you stopping?
Are your legs in this shot?
Dang right. Hey, I got my dogs out today.
Are those Hanes?
Probably.
Is that what you meant? Your dog's out? I thought you were like, maybe y'all bought a dog or had a dog.
No.
Your dogs or your feet or what?
My toes. Come on,
Abilene lingo.
Abilene.
I think it's everything.
No, let me ask you this. Did you guys ever think it was going to be a possibility to do something like this?
No, and that's part of the thing too. Like the Lord was in the middle of all of it because I said, man, what does it look like to buy? In fact, Luke had already offered to buy me podcast equipment before I ever even wanted to do a podcast. And I'm like, heck no, we're not doing that. And because it scared me to death,
Like, what scared you about it? Like
just putting yourself out there in that way and like not wanting to fail and not knowing what to do with the equipment or just being really overwhelmed. So then I present this thought to Luke of like, if we could just get these stories out into the world, like people's lives would be changed. And that lights my fire, but I don't know where to start. And within a week you posted, we've said this before, but you posted this post. Would anybody in Abilene be interested in a podcast studio? And I'm like, so Christina calls me and says, call Darren. And Luke calls me and says, call Darren. And I say, heck no, I'm not doing that because it's still really scary, And we sat down and talked and it was just really attainable because of your knowledge and because of your equipment and your idea and your vision. It was like, okay, if Darren could do it, I could do it. And you pushed me even. You were just like, hey, I think this could work. Let's do it. Yeah. And within a month, you had it all ready. And I thought it was going to take like 6 months.
With all vision, no knowledge.
All right, guys, check it out. This is our Eyes Up, Mind Steady, Spirit Stirring prayer journal. And listen, this is 100 days worth of moments you can draw closer to the Lord. There's coloring pages in here. There's an awesome prayer model that the Lord just laid out for us
that has just grown my prayer life so much. And so I know it's going to do the same for you. You definitely want to check this out. If you want a good way to support Wildly Seen, Totally Loved, this prayer journal is a great way to do it. You can find the link in the descriptions. Let's get back to the episode.
So all of this talk that I'm hearing, this comes to my mind, and because for one, I'm so thankful for Darren, love Darren, and love what Darren does for not only the church in Anson, but all the churches that Cody planted, and
For sure.
y'all's church and all the things. But it just makes me think about why we do it. Well, we do it because that's our gift, right? It's Darren's gift to run all this equipment. It's Darren's gift to have all these tables. It's Darren's gift to do everything that us three can't do.
Yeah.
And then it's y'all's gift to interview women, to see the importance of a mother in a home and the importance of a mother raising a kid. And same for as me, just preaching or whatever that looks like. Like, it's our gift. So if you're watching this, find your gift, find what you're good at, and do it wholeheartedly for the Lord. And it'll just take you places that you'll never see yourself go.
Okay, I'm glad you said that, because people tell me all the time I have a gift of pushing people out of their comfort zone.
Yeah, absolutely.
And really it's because, I mean, I think it's this encouragement gift. I think I have the gift of encouragement. And in that, I think it's just, been fun to watch guests that are like, I could never do that. And then them come on and feel so good about what they put out in the world and how it gives the Lord glory.
I've never seen anyone that you've pushed out of their comfort zone fail at what you've asked them to do.
That's because they never came back.
Maybe. No, because it's always within their wheelhouse and their gifting. Because
and you see it.
I think I see it because the Lord has allowed me to see it.
Yep.
I think you do have a gift at seeing other people's gifts for sure. Yeah.
So what's next?
You know, it's interesting. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say for Wildly Seen, Totally Loved.
Yeah. I think it's interesting. We kind of got to a point back in December where we were going, hey, what is next for us and what are we doing? And is this something we want to continue? And we've really been open-handed with it from the get-go. Just like, Lord, if you want to keep going, let's keep going, but make a way. And he's always provided financially or whatever. And it's been really cool because in December, we got the whole season covered financially. 3 seasons?
Well,
no, 3 months. Remember? 1 season, 1 full season, 3 months. Yeah. I mean, if you want to do 3, that's fine.
There's no cameras.
No, but really the Lord provided so abundantly that it was like, this is a clear yes for us to continue on. And
I would say this whole time the Lord has laid a stone, and I've said this before, but he laid a stone and there was a step of obedience, and then he laid another stone and there was a step of obedience. And almost every time we get to where like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
And he just lays another stone and it's like, okay, Lord, we see you. And we just
keep stepping.
Yep.
Or Betsy steps and then I follow.
So just how y'all do everybody. I'm doing it to y'all. What would y'all say? What would you say to someone who's scared to step out and do what they're doing? It doesn't have to be a podcast. It doesn't have to be whatever, but just something that they're gifted at, but they're worried about this, they're worried about that, they're worried about all these things. And all that is them buying the lie of the enemy, that they can't do it, that God won't use them, that God won't work. What would you tell them?
Go. Like, step out. Trust the Lord. And not every decision you make is permanent. So if you fail, you can start over.
There you go.
You can get back up. You can go again. You can try something new. So just go.
Betsy?
Yeah, I've always tried to be really sure of decisions I've made. Like, I want them to be fail-proof. And there is no decision like that. But every time I've trusted the Lord, he has never failed me. And he has been so steady in my life that he's the one thing I can trust. So if it's for him, I'm good. I'm in.
Heck yeah.
So that, I guess to translate that for women, like if you can get to the point where he's your source and you just step fully into trusting him. It's so easy to say that too, like that cliche, like trust the Lord.
Just
and
trust
I hate
the Lord
that.
and step
I
out,
hate that that's like thrown out there that way. But also when you really do just test him in it, he's so faithful and so kind. And I think my favorite part about the Lord has always just been his loving kindness and his caring for me. Like he shepherds so well. He's so good to just say, like, it's good if you don't know all the things. It's okay if you don't have what you think you need. Like, I'm going to be with you every step of the way. And it's so comforting.
Yeah, I think that's huge. And I just want to add this before your next question, Cole, that y'all have a reason behind what it is you're doing. And so you were saying he's the source. And so he's a source, he's a substance that y'all are pulling from. And a lot of people who try to go and do, especially even like a podcast, that's what I see. there's no source, there's no substance or why or reason. And so I think that's another reason that it has succeeded and it has continued to go on. And so if you're watching this, just think about the source and the reason that you're doing it. And so usually it works out if the reason is bigger than yourself.
That's good.
And so anyways, just wanted to add that in there.
Yeah, that's good. We were talking about Philippians and Paul earlier, talking about he tells them there, I think in chapter 1, he says, conduct yourselves as citizens of heaven. And we've talked about that a little bit this week. And so many times we don't go for the things that maybe we want to do or we feel called to do because of the outside noise. Well, if we're being obedient and if we're conducting ourselves as citizens of heaven and if we're doing all that we can do to be good, godly men and women, then like Christina said, go with all that you got and the Lord will bless everything that you got going. So to close this out, we're not going to do it with her long thing. What do you say at the end of every one of them?
Eyes up, mind steady, spirit stirring.
Slow.
Eyes up,
You gotta
mind
slow it
steady.
down for Coley.
Yeah. Eyes up, mind steady, spirit stirring. But that
We're going to close this one with be godly and be gamey.
That's great. I love it.
Man, if you made it to the end of this episode, thank you for watching. We've got more episodes coming your way, but first go share this episode and don't forget to subscribe. And if you enjoyed this episode, we have so many more episodes of testimonies of what God is doing in people's lives. So go check those out and we'll see you next time.